Discover 11 things you must delete from your life in silence. Is there something in your life that, once removed, could completely transform your existence for the better? Personal anecdote on decluttering life. Viewer retention hook. Why removing these 11 things is crucial for a serene life. Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Stoicism and uncovering some life-changing secrets. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our enlightening content. Ready to find out the 11 things you need to silently remove from your life? Let's get into it. A few years ago, I found myself drowning in unnecessary commitments, toxic relationships, and a mountain of belongings that I didn't even value. This was not just a physical mess, it was an emotional and mental one as well. After discovering the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, I began to cut these excesses out of my life, one by one, silently and steadily. Now, I lead a far more fulfilling and less chaotic life. I'll share with you these 11 transformative things you need to eliminate from your life, silently but effectively. Stay tuned to find out how you can also reclaim peace and clarity, and why each step is not just beneficial but necessary for a serene existence. Now, let's dive into the specifics of what these 11 things are, and how exactly you can go about removing them to not just improve, but transform your life. Let's start with something tangible: excessive material possessions. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness doesn't come from external objects but from within. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This is not just about decluttering your space, it's about decluttering your mind. By reducing the number of physical items you own, you reduce the distractions and stress they bring. Let's explore how you can begin this process of decluttering. 1. Identify what's essential. Start by evaluating what items you truly need for your daily living and well-being. Everything else is up for review. 2. Emotional detachment. Practice detaching your emotions from objects. Remind yourself that memories and relationships are not housed in things but in experiences and interactions. 3. One step at a time. Begin with one room, or even one drawer, and slowly expand your efforts. This gradual approach helps prevent the overwhelm that can accompany major decluttering projects. As you simplify your surroundings, you'll likely notice a significant lift in your mental clarity and emotional state. This isn't just about making space in your closet, it's about making space in your life for more meaningful engagements and experiences. Second thing to remove: negative relationships. Moving on to the second item on our list: negative relationships. Stoicism doesn't merely advocate for endurance of hardship, but also for the wisdom to know when something, or someone, is not good for you. Seneca, another renowned Stoic philosopher, advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Here's how you can apply this wisdom. 1. Assess your circle. Reflect on your relationships and identify which ones drain your energy instead of enriching your life. 2. Set boundaries. Learn to say no or to distance yourself from interactions that leave you feeling depleted or disrespected. 3. Seek constructive connections. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and share your values. This alignment can be incredibly rejuvenating. By consciously choosing who you spend time with, you empower yourself to maintain a healthier emotional and mental state. This doesn't mean cutting people off abruptly or without thought, but rather making mindful decisions about who gets to influence your life and to what extent. Third thing to remove: the need for external approval. Stoicism teaches the importance of self-sufficiency in determining one's self-worth. The need for external validation can trap you in a perpetual cycle of seeking approval from others, which is both exhausting and unsustainable. Here are steps to cultivate more self-reliance. 1. Internal validation. Begin by recognizing your achievements, no matter how small, and validating them internally. Celebrate your own successes without waiting for others to notice. 2. Understand your worth. Spend time understanding your values and what truly matters to you. This self-awareness will make you less dependent on others' opinions. 3. Constructive feedback only. Learn to differentiate between constructive criticism and mere opinion. Value feedback that helps you grow, and learn to let go of negative, unhelpful commentary. By removing the reliance on external validation, you start to build a more stable and resilient sense of self-esteem that is not at the mercy of others' perceptions and moods. Fourth thing to remove: worry about the future. Stoicism doesn't just teach us how to handle what we're experiencing now, but also how to face what's to come with equanimity. Worrying about the future is not only futile, but also detrimental to our current well-being. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus stated, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Here's how you can start to let go of future worries. 1. Focus on what you can control. Identify what aspects of your future you can influence and focus your energy there. Let go of what is beyond your control. 2. Present moment awareness. Cultivate a practice of mindfulness, where you bring your attention to the present moment. This practice reduces anxiety about the future by anchoring you in the now. 3. Preparation, not worry. Replace worry with preparation. By planning for the future without emotional attachment to the outcomes, you stay proactive without the paralysis that fear can bring. By adopting these practices, you not only reduce your anxiety but also enhance your capacity to handle whatever challenges the future might bring with grace and effectiveness. In our next section, we will delve into the fifth thing to remove: unhealthy habits, which can sabotage our best efforts to live a stoic and serene life. Stay tuned as we explore practical steps to replace detrimental routines with life-enhancing ones. Fifth thing to remove: unhealthy habits. Unhealthy habits, whether related to physical health, like poor diet and lack of exercise, or mental health, such as procrastination or negative thinking, can significantly hinder our ability to live a fulfilled and stoic life. The Stoics believed in the discipline of the body and the mind as a path to virtue. Here's how you can break free from unhealthy habits. 1. Awareness. First, you need to identify the habits that are detrimental to your well-being. Keep a journal of your daily activities and note which actions or routines lead to negative outcomes. 2. Incremental changes. Instead of attempting major shifts all at once, focus on small, manageable changes that you can sustain over time. 3. Replace, don't just remove. For every bad habit you're trying to break, find a healthier alternative to take its place. This makes the transition easier and less prone to failure. Breaking free from unhealthy habits requires persistence and resilience, but by gradually replacing them with positive ones, you'll start to see substantial improvements in your life's quality and your mental peace. Sixth thing to remove: negative self-talk. Negative self-talk can be one of the biggest obstacles to personal growth. The Stoics emphasized the power of logic and reason over negative emotions and irrational thoughts. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." To combat negative self-talk, try these strategies. 1. Mindfulness and observation. Notice when you're engaging in negative self-talk and what triggers these thoughts. Sometimes, simply being aware of these patterns can diminish their power. 2. Positive affirmations. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations that reinforce your self-worth and capabilities. 3. Reasoning against negativity. When you catch yourself being overly critical, challenge these thoughts by asking, "Is this really true?" Often, you'll find that your fears and self-criticisms are not based on reality. By actively working to change the narrative in your mind, you can foster a more positive and forgiving internal dialogue, which is crucial for maintaining mental stability and contentment. 7th thing to remove: the illusion of control. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is understanding and accepting what we can and cannot control. Trying to control uncontrollable aspects of life can lead to frustration and unhappiness. Here's how you can practice letting go of the need for control. 1. Distinguish between controllables and uncontrollables. Make a list of things you worry about and categorize them into things you can control and things you cannot. 2. Focus on your reactions. While you may not be able to control certain situations, you can always control your reaction to them. This shift in focus can be incredibly empowering. 3. Acceptance exercises. Practice mindfulness and meditation to help cultivate a state of acceptance of the present moment, regardless of the circumstances. Embracing the lack of control doesn't mean passivity. It means aligning your efforts with where they can actually make a difference and finding peace with the rest. 8th thing to remove: overcommitment. Overcommitment can drain your energy and detract from your ability to focus on what truly matters. Stoics advocate for a simplified life that allows for deep focus and personal growth. To avoid overcommitment, follow these tips. 1. Prioritize. Learn to distinguish between what is truly essential and what is not. This prioritization will guide you in making decisions about where to allocate your time and energy. 2. Learn to say no. Saying no is a powerful skill that protects your time and well-being. Practice polite but firm ways to decline offers that do not align with your priorities. 3. Schedule downtime. Ensure you schedule time to relax and recharge. Overcommitting often leaves no room for personal care, which is crucial for maintaining long-term productivity and happiness. By managing your commitments, you ensure that you can give your best where it counts most, rather than spreading yourself too thin across too many activities. In the next section, we will address the 9th thing to remove from your life: the fear of missing out, FOMO, which can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. We'll explore how embracing Stoic contentment can lead to a more fulfilling life. 9th thing to remove: fear of missing out, FOMO. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a pervasive anxiety that others might be having rewarding experiences from which one is absent. This fear often leads to a constant need to stay connected and engaged, which can detract from personal satisfaction and inner peace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own path and the present moment rather than comparing ourselves to others. Here's how you can combat FOMO. 1. Value your own experience. Recognize the worth of your own activities, regardless of what others are doing. Appreciate the value of solitude and quiet reflection, which are vital for Stoic practices. 2. Limit social media. Reduce the time spent on social media platforms, as they are common triggers for FOMO. This helps minimize exposure to the highlight reels of others' lives, which often distort reality. 3. Cultivate contentment. Develop an appreciation for what you have and who you are. Stoic exercises, like negative visualization, imagining the loss of things you value, can help enhance gratitude for your current circumstances. By focusing more on your own life and less on the experiences of others, you will find greater fulfillment and peace, aligning with Stoic principles of self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. 10th thing to remove: procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of progress and a common barrier to living according to Stoic virtues, which emphasize the importance of discipline and timely action. Delaying tasks not only affects productivity but also contributes to stress and dissatisfaction with oneself. To eliminate procrastination: 1. Understand your reasons. Identify why you procrastinate. Is it fear of failure, perfectionism, or perhaps lack of interest? Understanding the root cause can help you address the specific issues. 2. Set small goals. Break your tasks into smaller, manageable goals. This can help overcome the overwhelm that often leads to procrastination. 3. Create a routine. Establish a daily routine that includes dedicated time slots for work and breaks. This structure can motivate you to act and help maintain your focus over longer periods. Adopting these strategies can help you take more immediate action and live a life more aligned with Stoic principles of control and self-discipline. 11th thing to remove: negative media consumption. Negative media consumption can significantly impact your mood and outlook on life. Stoicism teaches the importance of guarding your mind against harmful influences and seeking knowledge that contributes to growth and understanding. To reduce negative media consumption: 1. Curate your inputs. Actively choose the type of media that aligns with your values and goals. Opt for educational, uplifting, and constructive content over sensational or distressing material. 2. Set limits. Allocate specific times for media consumption and stick to them. This helps prevent the rabbit hole effect, where one piece of media leads to another, often wasting time and energy. 3. Engage critically. When consuming media, do so actively and critically. Question the sources, the intent behind the messages, and the impact they have on your thoughts and behaviors. By carefully selecting and limiting your media exposure, you can ensure that the information you consume supports your mental health and aligns with your Stoic journey towards wisdom and tranquility. Synthesis and practical application. As we synthesize these elements, it's clear that removing these 11 things from your life can significantly enhance your adherence to Stoic principles and your overall well-being. Each step, from minimizing material possessions to rejecting negative media, works towards cultivating a more focused, resilient, and content self. Daily Stoic practices can include journaling your thoughts and progress, engaging in meditation or reflection, and continuously reassessing your commitments and relationships. These practices not only reinforce the Stoic mindset, but also ensure that your actions remain aligned with your philosophical beliefs. As we conclude this section, reflect on how these changes can be implemented in your life. What can you start doing today to remove these barriers to a more Stoic way of living? Remember, the journey to self-improvement is ongoing and requires constant effort and vigilance. As you embark on this journey of self-improvement by removing these 11 things from your life, It's crucial to stay connected and engaged, not just with the concepts, but also with a community that supports and understands your path. Here are some ways to enhance your connection. 1. Ask yourself, reflect regularly on your progress. Are you finding it easier to let go of unnecessary worries? How has reducing your material possessions or cutting out negative relationships affected your mental state? 2. Engage with others. Participate in forums or discussion groups focused on Stoicism or personal development. Sharing your experiences and hearing others' stories can provide new insights and motivation. 3. Teach what you learn. One of the best ways to deepen your understanding of Stoic principles is to teach them to others. This could be through informal discussions, blogging, or even hosting a workshop. Rhetorical questions to reflect on. What have been the most challenging aspects of incorporating these Stoic practices into your daily life? Which of the 11 things you removed had the most immediate impact on your well-being? How do you plan to continue your journey towards a more Stoic lifestyle? By reflecting on these questions and engaging with the content and community, you solidify your commitment to growth and ensure that the journey is as rewarding as the destination. As we move forward, I invite you to take these principles and apply them diligently to your life. Experiment with the removal of each of the 11 things we discussed and observe the transformation in your mindset and daily experiences. 1. Challenge yourself. Set a personal challenge to remove one of the 11 things each month. Keep a journal to document your experiences and any changes you notice in your life. 2. Stay informed. Subscribe to this channel to get more insightful content on Stoicism and personal development. Staying informed will help you remain inspired and motivated. 3. Engage and share. If you found this video helpful, like it, share it with friends or family who might also benefit from learning about these Stoic secrets, and comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. Your engagement helps us grow and continue providing valuable content. As we wrap up today's journey into Stoicism, remember that letting go is a silent yet powerful revolution within yourself. Implement these changes gradually and watch as your life transforms. If you found value in what we discussed today, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts or experiences. Subscribe for more insights and tips. Until next time, stay wise and stay Stoic.